Hi Candace, it is football season again, thank goodness, and that means it is tailgating time. I've got some great recipes to get you ready for your tailgate today, and the theme of my recipes is classic but with a twist. Because you know what, you've got to kick up the tailgate this year, and this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start with some chips and dip. Who doesn't love chips and dip? They're basic staples at any tailgate, of course. I've got salsa and I've got a store-bought French onion dip here. But what I like to do with my salsa is I like to take a little bit of mango and a little bit of jalapenos and chop them up and add them to my salsa. And what that does is it gives it a little extra tang and zest and just like a richer flavor profile, if you will. And then with my French onion dip, which I happen to love, I actually would eat it with a spoon, don't tell anybody. I like to take a little bit of bacon and throw it on the grill, chop it up, add that in, maybe some green onions, and there you have a great new twist on a classic dip, and it's really, really tasty. Onto the hot food now. We've got burgers. Again, a great tailgating staple. But what I like to do with my burgers is I like to make my patties with McCormick Grill Mates hamburger seasoning. And what that does is it actually gives it a really flavorful kick for bolder burgers. And I, on top of things, like to stuff it with a little bit of Swiss cheese and some mushrooms so it's ooey and gooey, juicy and delicious. And what's fun to do for your burgers, so people at your tailgate can really make their own signature burger, is to create a do-it-yourself condiment bar. And what that means for me is to just set out all my seasonings, whether it's my hamburger seasoning or whatever else I have, and my ketchup and my mustard and my mayo. And I just let my friends sort of mix and match themselves. And so what I've done is I've made a chipotle ketchup, and I've also got a bacon mayo here, which is really, really good. A little rich and luxurious, but you know, really, really tasty. And it's really easy to do this. And if you want more information, you can go online to the Griller Hood. It's facebook.com/grillmates. And then over here, I've got a couple drinks because you know what? Tailgate would be complete without some drinks. And you know, most people like beer. Totally get that. I say jazz it up a bit. So what I've done is actually added some orange juice, and I've made what I like to call a beer mosa. Instead of a mimosa, we've got a beer mosa. It's sparkly and it's yummy, and you know, it's a good way to sort of bridge breakfast to tailgate, because some of us like to start around like 10. You know, you got to get there early, especially for those 1 o'clock games. And then over here, I've got a Bloody Mary, which, you know, people are really particular about their Bloody Marys. I totally get that. Do your thing, make your Bloody Mary as you like. My only suggestion, rim the glass with a little bit of barbecue seasoning or barbecue rub rather. And that way when you drink it, you get a little extra spice and a little extra tang, and it's really, really good. So as you can see, we got you all ready for tailgating this season. You can obviously find the Griller Hood online, as I said, and you can find me online as well at thehungryfan.com. Thanks.